Hi guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. Today is Thursday and I got lots of little chores, so I thought I would film and bring you along with it. So it may be helpful, it may be not, but just a little extra video for this week as well. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I've been doing ultrasounds all day long and I have a few things that I really need to get done. I didn't plan on filming today, but I thought it might be helpful to some. So let's get started. So I don't know if you see all of this. This is like my project side right here. So everything that I need to plant, I throw on this side and try to keep watered really well until I can get it done. But this past week, I went and bought 5 more bags of mulch. I have not put that mulch out yet. I think it's actually been almost a week ago since I got this sun hosta and have not planted that yet. Not sure I'm going to get to this today or that, but that right there desperately needs to be planted. Those are purple foxgloves that I bought from an online nursery, and I'll throw the name of the nursery up and the name of those foxgloves. So there's the sun hosta. If you've never known that you could put a hosta in the sun, there is such a thing. You see, the tag even says hosta sun. Interesting, huh? But it's a pretty plant. And that is a honeysuckle that is called Sensation, and I'm going to put that on my new arbor that I got. And then when I did my garden tour, one of the guys propagated some plants. This is the columbine, another orange, I believe. And then I got a few other things, tall phlox. And I think he gave me some more foxglove back there as well. I didn't realize they got as tall, so we are going to put that in the back of the garden since they get so tall. And I'll show you the one that's really tall. This little tree right here is the same from last year that he propagated. And it is a Chinese redbud that's white. So it's loving its little spot right here. I do have it on drip, so I'm not having to really pay attention. Look, I got one that wants to try to grow in there, right? So here we get all these little, should be a tree if I never pull it up, but I'm constantly having to pull those things up too, but I love that leaf on this redbud. And this is a video that's going to be of the sun coleus. All of these take sun. And that's another video that's going to be a living wreath. And then I've had these tomato plants for about 3 weeks. Need to get those in my above ground. And then look at these. Look how spindly these are. Like, I really need to get them in the ground too. But I've been wanting to video it, so I haven't done that. And then look at this sad thing. So don't you just hate when you buy an annual for like $8? This is the new Super Bells yellow, and it was in the pot not doing good. So I'm going to try to save it. The roots look good. So I got some potting soil, and this is just a pot that I had left over. So I'm going to add the soil into that and then add this sad plant, and I'm going to cut it back. See if I can get it to live. I hate when you spend $8 for something and it doesn't make it. Wah, wah. I actually had one down here. So these were tiny when I planted them, and I probably should not have. I probably should have waited. But they're starting to grow. So I had one right there that I had to pull up. So that was another $8. It's like, oh, plants are so expensive nowadays. You just make sure that you want them to live, right? So that's the projects that I have. I'm gonna probably do this first since I have it out, the roots out of the pot. And then let's walk back here to the back. Give you a little tour here as I go. Look how lovely that plant's doing right there, that begonia. Pretty, pretty. There's Sasha. Sasha. Okay, so this is my new arbor. And this is where I'm going to put that new honeysuckle, and I'm going to have it growing up here. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to make a mistake putting the honeysuckle there. Thought about a climbing rose. I have lots of roses. Wanted something a little different. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. But that also comes with more chores because I have a couple of plants here and there that needs to be moved. So I need to work on that. So another thing that I need to absolutely do is get, and this was a video that I did, it was like my #1 video. So these things have been drying out like on a daily basis. So I need to get that hooked up to drip. You can see where I ran the tubing, but did not hook it up to drip. So it was really sad looking yesterday, but that's why you look at your plants every single day or weekly, because this would have been dead in a couple of days. And then the same thing, I have this lavender. See, I need to look, prune this dead back. Just got it watered, but it is also, it's about ready to bloom. I need to hook this up to drip. This end just needs to go over there, and I need to find the drip. So I've got that one to do. You want to see my pretty roses while I'm here? This is Gabrielle Oak. Look, I need to deadhead. Also, these are already on drip, so they're doing really well. And then my alliums are out of bloom. So they don't really come back for me, so I need to pull those up. Let's swing around here without making you dizzy. Look at this beauty. This is Boscabelle. She's full of blooms. Oh my gosh, like I didn't realize how pretty she was until just now. So pretty. It's paired with the Sprinter boxwoods. And look at this little guy. Like, I don't know where this came from, but the seed came from somewhere. And I have some yellow ones too. These are the yellow ones that seeded as well. They're not gonna like this heat, but they're doing okay for now. This is the Galloway urn, and this is where that yellow, sad looking annual that I'm trying to bring back to life and not lose over my $8 annual. It may not have been 8, but it was definitely more than 7. So anyways, it's looking good. There's the yellow that looked good. And I don't know why, like it was in that space right there. Everything else is looking good. That one plant. Any ideas? Look how pretty this is. But you can see that little lost space right there. I'm sure it'll fill in though. This is the Great Punch. Super Bell's yellow. The Gumfrina. This is the annual of the year from Proven Winners. And then the new Queen Tut. The Super Bells is new this year as well. And the Dicandra Falls. Look, it's starting to really look pretty. I like this instead of the potato vine because I can still see the structure of my Galloway urn. Loving it. This is another David Austin rose. This is the best that this rose has ever looked, ever. This is Alexandra of Kent. She has the biggest blooms of all. Can you smell? It smells so good. I need to put bird feed in my feeder. The birds are probably thinking, what the heck? So I need to do that. I need to go over there and love on this clematis because it's doing so good. And show you the roses that are next to it. And I already watered a few things. And I need to address the watering issue on this. So these caladiums aren't happy. I don't know. I have it hooked on drip, so I need to test it, but I'm just gonna come in here and soak it, I guess, and then see what I could do. I thought at first maybe it was the cold mornings. I don't know. I mean, I guess it feels pretty dry down there, so I guess it's not getting enough water. So anyways, gonna address that. So I'm hoping that even though these aren't doing good, that it'll still spread out with new ones right there. So I've got to do that as well. And look, this is why I say you still got to just be on top of all this. So this evidently bursted and Paul had to fix it, and now he's gonna have to fix this part. So he needs to order a new high pressure hose right there because evidently that's not high pressure. So yeah, that needs to be fixed also. Just to let you know, for a tomato hack, do you see all these stems that are coming off right here? You could bury a couple of these into the ground and these will produce roots. Or you can bury it like this and have it come out of the ground that way. But the years before, I've always buried these branches and had good luck with it. So I'd really like for these to climb up the trellis. This is the cucumber. It is slender, long, sweet fruit, and it matures in 60 to 62 days. And this is squash. It's a yellow straight neck, long fruits with small yellow sun, white flesh. Grows in 50 days, plant in full sun.